Alright, folks, let's get back to knocking out a little bit more of the Civilization 2 game. Last I left off, we were rolling across the ocean for the first time. I'm not sure what we're actually going to find out here, except for civil disorder, of course. Oh, let me guess. You guys, oh, okay, they're actually pissed off for a, not really a great reason, but a different reason other than, you know, the stupid selling off all the useful buildings. I didn't ask it to continue yet. What? You're stupid. Actually, I don't even want that. I just want the granary. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for selling that. We do have the Oracle now, which should actually help out enough. I won't say entirely because we're still kind of behind in the cash flow situation. Let's get some more marketplaces and such going in. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, it's got settlers. It's got some settlers. Thank you. So, this is one of those things that I love about these older games like this. So let me go through all the stuff being built process. It's kind of one of the things that like I said, I mentioned in that update that I just did, that I started playing Civ 5 and found that Civ 5 is much more streamlined than obviously a game that was back in the early 90s or whatnot. But oh, you sold the fucking temple, you morons. Look, this city has nothing in it now, somehow. Dear Lord. Oh, I'm not sure how this is ever gonna work. Alright, well. I'm not sure how I made it this far in the game with what I was doing. I honestly don't. Okay, so now, yeah, the the explorer unit that was in the ship was suddenly disbanded, and well, the guy just, I guess, disappeared off the face of the ship. Like, he was there one day, and then they couldn't pay for his lance and tight clothing, or whether goofy outfit he was wearing, and he just jumped off the ship and swam back to shore. Okay, well, we need more banks. Shut up. You people are very stupid, and you've ruined everything. I don't understand how these people could be this pissed off. There's nothing... You guys are dumb. Great, now I have to starve everybody out because I need 3 Elvises to make you people shut up. Oh, awesome. So, like I said, it's one of these situations where I've kind of really botched things up at this point. Not to make it unwinnable, but it's now really difficult. Thank you. Thank you. You've built the library. I need a bank. I need all the money I can get. What's... Wow. You know what? It's not even worth the change either. Look at that. That's miserable. Yeah, I'll leave it at this for now. Again, that really defeats the purpose of me changing governments to cut my science output that low. Yes, yes, shut up. I'd be totally finding more money right now if you hadn't disbanded my freaking settlers, or my explorer, but... Invention from the Great Library. Awesome. Which means I can get something new. I'm gonna go for democracy. Because... whereas... those other things didn't give me the overall money goal that I was hoping for. Democracy should. Hopefully. I'm not gonna bank on it this time around because last time I was wrong. Upgrade. I need a bank. Man, that's killing me. Great. So apparently my goal now is going to be to build all the banks and... sure, what do you want, buddy? Come here, one guy. Alright. Going to war, I guess. Which, unfortunately at this point, I don't have the government that I would prefer to have in place to go to war. Republics, democracies, and that are not very good for it at all. Thanks. Oh, no, no, no. I need to go back to... because they'll try to build the same stupid thing again. Marketplace. Alright, let's put some of these guys back into work because we need to. So they don't starve to death. Where's my boat? No, you son of a... you dumb game. Thanks. You've wasted that guy's turn. Oh, game. What? Come on. Alright. Well, I guess since I can't explore without an explorer anymore, let's go ahead and change to democracy. See what I get out of it. If you're going for a non-militaristic victory, your best bet is going to be democracy, but it really it almost prevents you from ever winning the game. Oh crap. Well, hopefully it's not just some little 4-square island. Build a library. Let us build a courthouse now. Oh, hey, there's a blue guy. I think that's probably the Americans. Oh, it is a freaking tiny island. Great. Great and grand. Democracy. Total income. Somehow my cost has gone up exponentially. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave it on here for now so I can build stuff up and not hear the constant funds running low message. Alright, so there is some build up over there at least. What are you guys griping about? Yes, gunpowder. Always gunpowder. We're pissed. We're especially pissed off that our ships are not here. What the? Again, that's the giant downside to ever ever trying to move any units out of your city when you have democracy. Immediately everybody gets pissed off beyond belief that you dare send anything outside of the city. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I would understand it if they were like specific military units. I don't even know where this guy is. Not near Moscow. You know what? Disband it then. Screw it. There, see? Fixed. Problem solved. I win the game. I mean, it's... I would understand it if you were, like, going to war all constantly with those units, but you're not most of the time. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you just want the units out and about so you can... How? How did the government collapse because of these douchebags here with this you stupid game? Oh, it's one of those things. I remember playing this game so much and loving how easy it is to play, and then it reminds me of this in this video set especially, as just kind of reminded me about how stupid it can be sometimes. Wonderful. Yeah, the order is restored in some city because the government has collapsed. What? You're not making any sense, game. You're not making a lick of sense. The worst part is going to be, let's see, how much money I'm going to lose next turn. So this pike move. I'd rather have archers, thanks. Okay, well, now that I have some semblance of control back, let us get a... What's Leonardo's workshop do again? Oh yeah. Let's go for that. Let's see if I can get it before some other people get it. I forgot. That's actually a very useful one. Okay. I didn't even attack them. They attacked me and they lost 3 units. Kind of crazy. Need to mark it. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, China. Well, I'm out there. Thanks. They're sending warriors, and yeah, awesome. Unlike the original game, there were some situations in the original game, and I do need to kind of cover the differences between this and the original. There were scenarios in the original game where you could actually have things like your, not really your, no, I'm getting myself confused while I'm trying to play. You could have scenarios where, like, a battleship, a modern battleship would lose to, like, a well-fortified warrior in a city for some reason. It's just kind of weird how the game determined the defense ratings for stuff and the ability to, you know, defeat things that shouldn't technically happen. There was no, like, I don't know how the numbered system worked in it, but I would have to go back and play it again and really examine it to explain how it happens. But I want to say in the original, like, the city, let's say I build like a city wall or whatever, yeah, I think it actually gave you like a percentage it gave you like a percentage instead of just like a, the number is tripled. It gave you percentages, and I think all the different improvements that improved defense, like multiplied together and made some, it would make ridiculous numbers for defense against, attacks from any unit that attacked. And like if you had so many different factors stacked up, you could very well lose, like a battleship to a phalanx on land somehow. The game didn't really care how logical it was. The numbers just made it happen somehow. Okay, you know what? I'm doing it again, so screw off, game. And I'm going to... No, not that. Oh, look. See, now they're already immediately pissed off. Because they're very stupid people. That needs to come home. Chinese are making the Statue of Liberty. Okay. You know what? Screw off. I'll just disband that guy. Shut your cake holes. So, since I haven't really had too much in the way of thread participation, or thread, I keep calling them threads. They're not threads. These are kind of just video playthroughs of games. Since I haven't had a lot of participation from the viewers that I've gotten, I'm pretty much just going to play the game. Well, I guess the way that the game is shaping up at this point is going to be a sort of just a defensive boom. At some point, I will have to switch governments off of democracy. There are some others that actually help you out later on, and you know what? Well, I'll go ahead and cover them real quickly after I get through with all these building completed messages. Let's see, the governments. Fundamentalism and communism are both... Fundamentalism is kind of a crazy one in that you pretty much only go to it later on in the game once you've gotten enough science to where you think you can pretty much go on with the constant, that was awesome of me. You can, like, if you want to build towards, like, combat, it's pretty much where it's not quite the same as communism. I believe communism actually still gives you production value and your science output goes up. But, like I'll show, like, communism, oops. Yeah, it's not quite as much. No corruption. Yeah. It's not quite as... It is built more for, like, military units and that sort. You just don't get the... it doesn't hinder your science at all. It's actually a pretty good system as long as you aren't planning on... Oh, hey. Somebody else has got... Alright, cool. Somebody else just got that. Just got gunpowder for me, so... I would like to do physics. See, again, screw you, game. You're stupid. I hate you. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Somehow my entire government collapses because one shitty little city somewhere on the coast gets really pissed off at me because of a ship. So, yeah, again, the game still has a lot of just weird quirks to it. bugs that weren't really ever fixed from the first one. It is still an upgrade. I mean, it's definitely a better game, and given the choice, I would always play Civilization 2 over 1. Asides the, maybe the nostalgia factor every once in a while, I might, click it back on or something. But and there's a little hint. Disbanding units, it's kind of the same thing as in Civ 1. If you disband the unit while it's inside of your city, you actually you recoup some of those resources into whatever project is currently being worked on. So it's always best to we accept. Sure, because I can't fund the military that I had at one point for some stupid reason. Let's disband that. Even though I just kind of put it towards a thing we just built, but that'll change.